How are you meant to choose? How's this? Maybe it's time I change styles.
Just find something presentable. Hot stuff. I don't know about this.
I'm not leaving until it's perfect. It gets the job done. An important decision.
Hard to improve on perfection. Ooh, this drip! We're bringing it back. Now's the time.
First impressions are key. What's the verdict? I could make this work.
Thanks, Scott.
I can't breathe.
Hey, what's the matter? Are you alright?
I'm having a fit. I can't breathe.
Got it. Just hold on. Don't move.
No. Stop. Don't call an ambulance. I can't afford it.
This isn't the time for that. You could die.
Even if I survive this, I'd just be assumed dead if those thieving debt collectors come after me.
Damn it. Then what should I do? If he's refusing an ambulance, how can I help him? Should I look for a hospital nearby? But what are the chances of finding a hospital in the heart of Kamurocho? Wait a minute. Aren't we right near? That's right. Emoto Medical Clinic. Home to Kamurocho's best physician. Who'll treat this guy for free. It's been ages since we first met. Wouldn't matter if all of society turned its back on you. Doc Emoto doesn't refuse anyone in need. I respect the man. Good to know he's still kicking. Hang in there, all right? I'm gonna get you to a doctor. Doc, sorry to barge in. It's an emergency. Huh? Where's Dr. Emoto?
I'm Dr. Emoto, but if you're looking for my father, he's out currently. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Then you must be.
But didn't you just say there's an emergency? Oh, let's not waste time chatting. What's the situation? Can the patient move on his own?
A homeless man collapsed. He's having some sort of attack. He's on the street right now and won't take an ambulance.
Understood. This kind of thing is fairly typical. My apologies, but I'll need your help carrying him in.
Is he all right now?
Yes, he's fine. He's actually one of my father's patients. This tends to happen from time to time. Though, this time around, it was your intervention that ended up saving him.
That's a relief. So how is the old doctor these days?
Well, the years have taken their toll. In fact, that's more noticeable lately. Were you a patient of my father's?
No, I'm not exactly.
Huh? What's going on here? He injured?
He collapsed after having another attack. Seems he ran out of the meds you prescribed. That gentleman over there made me aware of the situation, so we were able to prevent a disaster.
Oh, I see. Thank you. And I'm sure he'd like to personally extend his thanks when he comes to.
No, there's no need for that. I've got to head out soon.
Earlier, it sounded as though you knew my father personally.
Well, I've heard a few things here and there, but it was quite a while ago.
Did you hear good things or bad things?
All good things.
Well, I suppose I should thank my lucky stars.
So, you run this clinic with your daughter now?
Hell no. This is my clinic. She's just a busybody who barges in whenever she feels like it. Taking after me was 100% her idea.
True, I was never asked, but someone has to keep this place running. No matter what my dad says. I've told him he can retire anytime, but he absolutely refuses to settle down.
What's wrong?
No, my apologies. For a second, I mistook you for someone I knew way back when. Come to think of it, I heard he died a few years ago. He was a legend among the Yakuza here in Kamurocho.
You don't say.
Huh. That voice. You even sound just like him. But I guess that's downright impossible. To think, I almost accused a friend of faking his own death all those years ago. Preposterous.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you've got the wrong guy. I'm just passing through.
Right.
But I did haunt Kamurocho often in the past. I've heard a lot about you. In a town that only cares about money and women, there's a doctor who'll help anybody in need. A man of great character.
Well, that's pretty exaggerated. But it's nice to know that I'm a trusted physician.
What's with this heavy atmosphere? You two can just tell me if I'm in the way.
Oh, that's not it.
I'm going on break. You guys, take your time.
It must be reassuring to know you have a reliable successor. She grew up following in your footsteps. One look at her, and you can tell how strong-willed she is.
Isn't that the truth? Once my daughter makes up her mind, it's her way or the highway. But that's the right attitude to have when running a clinic like this. And patients seem to prefer being treated by her, rather than an old grouch like me. These days, all anyone ever seems to ask me is when I'm gonna retire.
That's a shame.
Damn straight. It only gets me even more fired up. At this rate, I'll be a doctor until my dying day. Those ungrateful patients can't get rid of me yet.
It was good to see you, Dakamoto.
As someone who treats the injured and infirm, I can't exactly ask you to come again soon. But I'm here for you. Even if you're guarding secrets, you can trust me. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know.
Thanks. I might just take you up on that offer. Times have changed, and even the Tojo clan is long gone. But some things never change. Looks like I'm still no match for you, Dakamoto.
Let's do this!
It's over!
Not warmed up yet.
Moving up in the world.
There's more where this came from.
Strong!
This brings back memories. I remember this.
Not a scratch. Well, let's get started.
It's over!
Sorry up there.
They
Hell
didn't
yeah.
stand a chance. Whew. We should relish this
Sweet.
moment.
That's nostalgic.
Hey, I'm in good shape.
Yo, sick cart, short stuff. Is this limited edition? Yeah, I want one too.
Hey, give it back, please!
Huh? Don't be such a greedy brat. Well, you want to get hit?
A premium model's wasted on some dumbass kids. I'll make this thing fly.
But I spent my whole allowance on it.
I don't care. Go away before I kill you.
Don't move a muscle, you scum!
Huh? Is that the nerd I think it is?
Nerd? No! Try Pocket Circuit Fighter! And that's Kojiro-kun's car. Hand it over.
Shit! Pocket jerk-off fighters actually lecturing me. Why don't you crawl back into whatever boomer-ass manga they cribbed your outfit from?
You know we'd put a car like that to better use than some moron toddlers. Don't you want faster races at your rinky-dink stadium?
Are you nuts? As if I'd let anyone who mistreats kids race on my tracks. Pocket Circuit may be competitive, but it's not the fastest who wins the day. It's whoever has the most fun. You two blockheads don't deserve Pocket Circuit.
Fighter.
It's not safe here. Move along, please.
But Fighter.
Don't worry about me. Now go.
Okay.
Now, just you and me. Right. Listen up. You're dealing with the Pocket Circuit Fighter now. Cheap shot! So, that's how it is?
Hey, this nerd's literally as weak as he looks.
Look at you in that oversized tip bag! This fighter can suck my ass!
For real. What kind of virgin devotes his whole life to toy cars? Have your folks seen your dumb cosplay?
Go home! If your family ain't disowned you yet, maybe they can find you a real job, fighter!
Kojiro-kun's car. Hand it over.
Shut the fuck up!
Damn it! My race isn't run yet.
He's actually out cold. Let's teabag him.
Hey.
Huh? Ah! The hell? Who are you?
Nobody besides a Pocket Circuit fan. You've both made a big mistake just now. Now be quiet and give me the card.
What's up with him? You got some death wish, old man?
Should we find out?
Hell yeah, we should! Let's fuck this guy up!
Well, let's get started. You're going to regret this.
Combo time!
Okay.
Here we go.
Wanna fight?
Hey, here's a follow-up.
No big
You picked the wrong...
That should do it. Hmm?
Fighter, please, say something!
That you, Kojiro-kun?
Yes, it's me. Are you okay? Fighter!
Yeah, I'll be alright. Are any of you hurt?
All 'cause you protected us. Thanks so much. Fighter, you're so strong. We never knew.
Huh? What? Me?
Well, look, those bullies are all knocked out.
Oh, was that... me?
There's nobody else around. You're the coolest fighter. I'm really happy you got my car back.
Don't worry about it. It's a fighter's job to keep the racers safe.
Fighter, you did all of this for us. After I said such mean stuff to you. I swear, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I promise, Kojiro-kun. I'm the one who's sorry. You only wanted to have fun customizing your kit. I tried to force my way of doing things onto you, but you never asked me to. I assumed you'd be happier if you won more often, but you were smart enough to know what matters to you. I was a crummy fighter. I forgot the most important thing about Pocket Circuit. Please, forgive me.
Fighter! Hey, I know how to make it all okay. Let's race together. Yeah, let's go. Take us back to the stadium, Fighter.
Yeah, of course. I might need to buy a couple bandages first. Can you two go on ahead?
Sure, we'll wait for you there.
Well done, fighter. You've really earned that title.
Muranaka-kun!
Hmm?
President.
Huh. No way. Of course. Fighter said the new president was a fanatic.
I got a call on my pocket phone that a fighter was in a scuffle and rushed over. Are you all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm just fine, sir. And no harm came to the children.
I see. Well, thank goodness. You did the right thing protecting them, Muranaka-kun.
Ha! Any fighter worth their stripes would do the same.
Muranaka-kun, something's different about you. Have you found some new motivation?
Do you think so? Kazuma-kun's to thank then, probably.
Kazuma-kun?
Yes, sir. He's a truly noble man, and a racer since the bubble era. I was beginning to doubt my value as a fighter. To be honest, Kazuma-kun heard me out and gave me advice fit for a sage. He opened my eyes, sir.
How about that? Kazuma-kun. You say he helped you through a personal crisis.
Yes, absolutely. May I ask, it sounds like you might know him, sir?
He happens to be an important old friend.
Oh, I should have realized. Kazuma-kun mentioned knowing the first fighter. He called you a friend, too.
He did he?
If it's all right, sir, I should get back to the stadium. The kids are waiting for me.
And take care of yourself. Oh, Muranaka-kun. If you happen to see Kazuma-kun again, give him a message. I would love another race someday, friend.
You got it, sir. I won't forget. See you again, Mr. President.
You called me your friend, huh? Pocket Circuit sure is special, Kazuma-kun. If I ever see you again, let's laugh together. Let's cry, let's shout. Just like the kids do. Like we used to back then. Let's race, Kazuma-kun.
No problem so far. Well, let's get started.
It's over!
They didn't stand a chance.
Ah, that takes me back. Let's dig in.
Looks good. This kimchi fried rice is to die for.
Apparently, this wasn't on their menu originally. They only added it after one of their regulars requested it.
I didn't know that kind of thing was even possible. Pretty flexible for a restaurant. I wonder if they do the same for us if we become regulars.
I can't help but wonder, though, how do you even become a regular in the first place? Just show up for a meal every day?
I assume it depends on the owner. If they remember you and you get to know each other, you might be able to call yourself a regular at that point.
Be their friend, huh? I have no idea how to relate to the owner here. Figured showing up to eat all the time seems like the best bet.
Would you really go that far just to put something on their menu?
I've only heard this in passing, but apparently the owner of this place used to be a part of some crazy biker gang.
Get out of here. Can't imagine that just looking at the guy. Wonder what's the story behind that one.
What if we rode in on tricked-out choppers, dressed to the nines in leather? Maybe then he'd tell us. It'd be like speaking his language.
Oh, we should totally do that. If we want to get banned for life.
Decisions.
By the way, if you got him to put something special on the menu, what would it be?
I can't really think of anything.
Then what's the point of all this?
Thanks for buying.
That was
Certainly food.
ありがとうございます。いらっしゃいませ。
Let's
It.
I never really noticed it before, but it sure is a pretty little cafe.
Yeah, it's well managed, and there's not a speck of dust anywhere. Really has a nice atmosphere.
You're very observant, Kiryu-san.
Even Namba seemed to notice.
Give me a break. I may look like a disgruntled mess, but I do clean up after myself. Every now and then. I'll have you know I recently bought some cleaning supplies. Still right there in the box.
Satisfied with the purchase alone, huh?
The effort's what counts, right? Got me a feather duster and everything.
Oh, a feather duster?
Yeah, a big stick that looks like a bird's ass at the end. Isn't that what Cinderella uses to clean?
I'd rather not associate you with Cinderella, but I digress. So, did you do some cleaning?
How could I? I tried waving it around, but all I did was spread a bunch of dust everywhere.
Sounds to me like you almost had it. After the dust settles, you're supposed to sweep it up and then you're done.
Oh, so that's how it works. Thought the damn thing was busted.
What I'd recommend is a handheld mop to clean up dirt and grime without spreading it around.
Sounds like you've got this cleaning thing down.
Surprised? There was a time I lived with family, and believe me, we all did our fair share of cleaning. I could teach you like I taught them. I even have a surefire technique to get rid of mold.
Yes, master. Teach me your ways.
And so begins the strangest apprenticeship of all time. Thanks for buying.
That was great.
Certainly food.
ありがとうございました。
いらっしゃいませ。
I'm ready.
Thanks for buying.
That was great.
Certainly food.
ありがとうございました。
もしもし。
それより。
This brings back memories.
You're going to regret this.
I won't hold back.
Now we're talking.
Wanna play?
Let's raise hell!
I'm on a roll. Let's waste time.
Send that
Warmed
to
up yet?
Sweet!
Huh, I think I see something. Should I open it? It opened.
Remember, stretching is important.
I'm ready.
Thanks for buying.
I was
That's
right.
certainly food.
ありがとうござい
Ah, that takes me back. This brings back memories.
Let's wreck shit out!
いらっしゃいませ。
I'm ready.
Thanks for buying.
I was right.
That's certainly food.
ありがとうございました。
いらっしゃいませ。
Let's.
I'm ready.
Thanks for buying.
I was
That's
right.
certainly food.
ありがとうございます。
freeing.
Hmm? A cabaret club. Guess it's being renovated? Not surprising. This town's always had a high turnover rate. Oh? Forshine. Same name as that club I helped out in Sotenbori way back when. They nearly went under because of a rival club. At least until I stepped in as their manager. It was tough work, but still a great experience. I haven't seen Yuki, Koyuki, and Yoda-san since then. Hope they're doing well. But if this joint's got the same name... Did they open up a new location?
Excuse me. Did you need something?
Not good.
Wait, have we met before?
No, I think you've got the wrong guy. Take care. Do you need something?
Oh my gosh! It's Kiryu-san! You just vanished into thin air one day! I thought you kicked the bucket somewhere! You really ought to show your face more often. But wow, it's so good to see you! How's it going?
It's been going. What about you, Koyuki? You doing okay? Is this the same Forshine?
Sure is! Forshine, the hottest cabaret club in Osaka, is coming to Kanto! In fact, we're gonna have our grand opening soon!
Oh yeah? That's great. So how's business? Doing well?
Well, no. Not really.
Yo, you Kansai clowns still haven't hit the road yet? Look, you people are the problem here. Outsiders can't just waltz on in and pop up a club whenever, wherever they want. That's not how we roll in Kamurocho. You hear me? You old hags got no place here. How many times we gotta tell you that, Koyuki-san?
Here we go again.
Who's he?
Some guy from one of the rival clubs. He doesn't like that we set up shop here, so he's been harassing us. Thanks to him, there are some nasty rumors going around. And to make matters worse, a few of our girls got scared off and quit. Ugh, that man's nothing but trouble.
Come on now, we just want to settle things peacefully. But if you insist on running a club here, we're gonna have to insist you comply with our ways, all right?
And this conversation's over. Honestly, I'd rather die than take orders from you.
Rude bitch. Fine then. I'll just have to beat them into you myself.
And how are you gonna do that?
Who the hell are you?
One of their hires. And as far as I know, Kamurocho doesn't roll any which way. You've got no right to mouth off about how things work around here.
Right back at you, old man. Whatever. Guess I'll have to beat your ass first. I'm gonna send all of you packing. You'll wish you never set foot in my city. Bring it on.
This is no way to fight.
We're done!
This is the worst.
Sorry to drag my feet.
You picked the wrong opponent.
What's this guy eating? He's way too strong.
Now beat it. Come back here, and you deal with me.
You won't catch me here again!
I'm so sorry about that. You helped me out of a tough spot there. The same as ever. Right, Kiryu-san?
No, not necessarily.
Anyway, before we were so rudely interrupted, I was just about to ask you to come on in for some tea. Step this way, please.
Right behind you. Real spacious here. Not bad.
We pretty much took over the previous club. It's a great spot and all, so we went ahead and rented it out.
So, what happened to Foreshine after I left?
Well, after you made Foreshine the #1 club in Sotenbori, Yuki-san, Yoda-san, and I worked as a team to keep it that way. And for 15 years, we were the best of the best in all of Kansai. Impressive, right?
Sure is. Much harder to stay up top than to get there. Then, why are you here in Kamurocho, now of all times?
Actually, I discussed branching out with Yuki-san and Yoda-san, but you know them. Not a greedy bone in their bodies. They didn't want to risk the club's quality dropping either. But after they retired, I was the one who ended up in charge. I figured, since I'm taking their place and all, maybe I ought to try something new, you know?
I see. So Koyuki, the new owner on the block, wanted to give the Kanto expansion a shot.
Well, it didn't have to be Kanto, honestly. I just really love Foreshine, and I want to share it with people outside of Kansai, too. The girls back in Sotenbori are golden. They don't need me there to run the club. That's why I thought I should challenge myself. Do something only the owner could do.
That's great. I'm not surprised you went for it, given how much you cherish the place.
Thank you. Still, I never knew how tough it is to run a business. It's so different from serving the customers. There are way too many factors to take into account and no end to trouble, like that guy from earlier. To think Yuki-san and Yoda-san have been doing this for years. I can't help but respect them even more. It was one heck of a wake-up call. I had no idea so many people were looking out for us hostesses in ways we never even knew.
Well, now that you realize that, I'm sure you'll do just fine. Sorry for dropping in at such a busy time.
Oh no, you're perfectly fine. To be honest, I wish you'd stay. Having you as the manager would be a huge weight off my shoulders.
Hey now, you're gonna put me to work again? Give me a break.
Just kidding. I'm serious about being short-staffed, though. We've lost a few of our girls to some threats, and some of our staff have even been headhunted. It's gotten me kinda down recently.
I guess some things never change, no matter the times. But why not ask the Sotenbori Club for help?
I mean, I could, but the girls there are really popular. And since we'll be opening soon, I doubt I could adjust everyone's schedule in time.
Then why don't you ask Yuki for help? She used to be the legendary hostess, didn't she?
Yeah, she'd really turn things around. If I could even bring myself to ask.
What's happening with Yuki?
Yuki-san's out there making her own dreams come true and trying something new.
And what's that?
Running a restaurant. She used the money she saved up from her hostess days to start it up. Told me herself that she's been super busy since it took off. I just felt like I couldn't bother her with my problems. Not when she's got enough on her plate. And I'd feel real bad disturbing her if she's on track to success. Wouldn't want to drag her down or anything. That, and I can't keep crawling to Yuki-san for help. I need to handle this on my own. Ow, no, ow, ow.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. It's just because I've been buried in work, my stomach's not feeling too great.
Don't push yourself too hard, all right? So, Yuki's got a new place, huh? What kind of restaurant is it?
She hasn't told me much about it. All I know is that she set up shop in Yokohama in a corner of a building that's got a lot of bars.
Sounds like Eugene-cho.
It probably is. Given the location and how she was the legendary hostess, I'm sure she's running a bar or something. I wish I could swing by, but since this is a new venture for her, I'd feel like I'd be a bother if I showed up.
Well, I'm actually staying in Eugene-cho right now.
Wow! Small world! You should drop in and say hi then. That'd totally make Yuki-san's whole day. I mean it. Go!
Alright.
Cool! Let me know how it is. And if she's worried about the club, just tell her everything's going fine and to focus on her place.
Got it. I'll, pass on the message.
Thanks so much. And I hope you can stop by for our grand opening, Kiryu-san.
5 the time. I will. I know things are tough right now, but don't overdo it. That's always been a bad habit of yours.
Right. I'll keep that in mind. But still, I'm really happy I got to see you again.
And I'm real proud of how much you've grown, Koyuki. I'll catch you later.
All right.
I should have eaten first.
Irashaimase.
Looks good.
Meat's good and all, but sometimes you just need seafood. And Conrad here has some of the best squid in town.
Yeah, what perfect texture. Great stuff.
You aware the squid you love so much might have actually come from outer space?
Huh? You mean they're aliens? What the heck?
I get it. It's because they look just like the Martians in those old movies and anime. Am I right?
No, I'm talking a real deal scientific theory here. Their brains are pretty big compared to their bodies, and on top of that, they've got tons of nerves, most of which are gathered in their tentacles. So, it's said that each tentacle is kind of like its own computer that can operate independently of the main brain.
I mean, that's nothing special. I can move my left and right arms independently.
It's not a competition, you know.
Squid's pretty different from anything else on Earth, so it's speculated they either came from space or evolved after coming in contact with an ancient virus from a meteorite.
Crazy. Now that you mention it, I could see that. They really do seem otherworldly.
I noticed you have a penchant for tall tales, Zhao. Where'd you hear this one?
From a magazine I was flipping through at the convenience store. Pretty neat, huh?
Well, that brought me right back down to earth.
You're surprisingly gullible, San-chan.
Well, whether you believe it or not is all on you.
Personally, I don't care if they're from this planet or somewhere else, as long as they taste good.
Nothing like embracing diversity.
By eating extraterrestrials? Thanks for buying.
That was
certainly food.
ありがとうございました。
Yeah, may need to appear.